Hello, I'm Serena Dagutom. So today I would like to present it about language and thought. Introducing the topic, if we think clearly without using language, then how about deaf and mute people? Children 2-3 years old, their language is certainly not adequate enough. Two opinions for the prior discussion, the notion of language and thought and their relation subsequently got divided into two groups mainly. First, whether thoughts are formed in the advance of the words that we utter. Two, or whether ideas are formed in the terms of the words themselves. Some inadequate notion concerning thought and language. First, language is fundamental basis of thought. Second, the language system first provides specific of one's culture. Third, the language system first provides specifics of one's culture. Let me see the next slide. Views of some theories. Classical theories like Plato and Aristotle argued that the categories of thought determine the categories of language. Plato, thought and language were identical. Aristotle, mankind could not have the same language because all don't think the same. The Sapir-Whorf hypothesis in linguistics has two versions. The first is called linguistic determinism. The second part is called linguistic relativity. Linguistic determinism, it is idea that language and its structures limit and determine human knowledge and or thought. Whorf states that language does not only voice idea but also shapes them. Linguistic relativity, speakers of different languages perceive the thought differently, resulting cognitive systems are different. Accordingly, the mental universe of an English speaker may be different from that of a Chinese speaker because they happen to speak different languages. Language, the instrument of thought. Suppose thinking in a language by this conception. The sound from is not thought itself but simply a secondary reflection of it. What are the function and nature of the language system? To provide physical speech one as output, given a particular thought as input. To provide a particular thought as the output in the mind based on speech sound as the input. Thought determines language. Those who believe this would say that cognitive development comes earlier in the life of children. Cognitive categories that develop determine the linguistic categories that they will acquire. Language is a fundamental basis of thought. The language system forms thought, or it is necessary for thought. It is impossible to develop a thing or knowledge without language. How is language related to thought? The main use of language is to transfer thoughts from one mind to another mind. The bits of linguistic information that enter into one person's mind from another cause people to entertain a new thought with profound effect on his world knowledge, inferencing and subsequent behavior. Language and thought, perhaps because we typically think in words. Language and thought seem completely intertwined. Indeed, scholars in various fields, psychology, linguistics, and anthropology. Okay guys, thank you for watching. See you in the next time. Bye!